I feel like we were able to make improvements, but towards the end, honestly, just felt like we ran out of gas. Like mentally, you know, it's really, 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 really difficult to go through a season that long and still not be able to come up with a win, especially with a roster that is so used to just winning and nothing but winning, and then to transition like that. I felt like you get, I want to dub it the punk effect. I think it was with Boston last season where they signed somebody new and all of a sudden they look kind of decent for a little while, you know? It's like that psychological energy, but you know, obviously wasn't able to carry it through. Like, there's so many close games. Shut up, Fisher. Shut up, Fisher. How do the guy's an Overwatch League coach, and he just flat out lying in my Twitch chat. Thanks, Sultan Ryan. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you, Spike. I'm sorry I'm gonna have to keep saying thank you, but I'll talk in a second. Did you have braces or something on? No, I'm just talking weird. I'm not having, you see, I haven't streamed in such a long time, so like my whole charisma and like stream persona is like ridiculously diluted. I'm too spent. That was the most nervous I've been for, I think, anything. Almost anything ever. No, I didn't. I knew it was gonna impress you. There was no nerves there. Amari, come here. There's a cameo. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ah, there's your cameo. She's not gonna stay long though, because she wants food. She thought that she was going to get food, but there you go. You're holding your mouth. You got braces on or something? I am doing that. Yeah, I could. Toss me the bag, will you? I just got out of the shower. Come here, treat. Come here. All right, hang on. Here's your cameo. All right, come here. Come here. Sit. Jump. Good girl. There you go. Not a very impressive trick, but it's something. Yeah, I was definitely holding my mouth strange. You'll have to forgive me. Yeah, so I guess I don't even know where to start, man. Like, pretty disappointing season. You know, you go into a team, into a situation, and all you can think is like, oh, I know exactly what's wrong from this team. Like, they're not holding angles, or their timing is wrong, and this is wrong. But the thing is it's like, it's something that I already knew, but it really confirmed. It's one thing to know what the team is doing wrong, and another thing to get the team to execute on that. It's not even like they're too stupid to understand it. It's just in the heat of matches, in the heat of scrims, all the things, it's really hard. It's really hard to stay on top of those things. And, you know, and I felt like we made a lot of progress on those things over the course of the season. Definitely tailed off a little bit at the end, but, you know, clearly not enough to produce more than the one win. That being said, today, like, really felt great. Like, it felt really good. All credit goes to the players, though. They put in the work all the way through the end. Hey, thanks, Midget. But we're obviously really excited. Obviously really excited. Man, tough season. Really tough season. Did London do better than scrims? I mean, I don't even want to say yes, because at that point it's such a cop-out. I think this month's cycle was definitely tough in scrims, but yeah, we did a lot. We did better in scrims. We definitely struggled in matches more so. Like, even today, I think Blizzard World is a good example of where... Harakuji, thank you for the sub, mate. Thank you so much. Blizzard World was an example where that's a matchup that we're very happy with. We know exactly how to play into that. We know exactly what we need to be doing. Jake, thanks for the sub, mate. But we just... there were a lot of nerves today. I think part of that is my responsibility. I don't think we prepared the mental fortitude as well as I would have liked over the course of the season. Thank you, Dragonfly. Part of that's just the nature of the match, right? You know, we've come so close, but ultimately we are coming in with no wins. Like, everybody knew that, like, they didn't want to be the loser of this match, right? Nobody wants to be the loser of today's match. Vancouver didn't want to lose today. We didn't want to lose today. Nobody wants to be that guy, right? So even if we're like, even if we have relatively decent mental strength going into it to kind of deal with that level of pressure, that's pretty tough. That being said, yesterday was an abomination. No excuses for yesterday. That's some of the worst Overwatch I think we've played. But Yeah, like I said, the players they pushed through it. They gave it a good go the entire season, and a lot of credit goes to those guys. So, if you guys ever do get a chance to talk with them or message them, do encourage them. They've been through a lot this season. How do you coach mentality? Holy smokes, Neo! Thank you for the gifted subs. Hey Zanzibar, you got a gifted sub, you moron. Thanks for the gifted subs, Neo. Zensei, Sneaky Turtley, Captain Yes, Region 00. By the way, there is some good news in a few minutes if you guys hang tight. Miss Sweeney, thank you for the sub. So hang tight. Yeah, I mean, how do you coach mentality? How many teams do we scrim regularly? I mean, a lot of teams. We scrimmed Shock, Glads, Mayhem, Toronto. Obviously not Vancouver recently. Obviously not Paris recently. I mean, but yeah. Yeah, it is nice that Vancouver got a win. They were honestly a lot tougher today than I thought they were. They either made some improvements or we played worse. It's honestly hard for me to say because as a coach, this sounds weird, but sometimes it's actually really hard for me to see what's going on in the match because I don't really have much of an advantage over you guys. The only advantage I have is communication. I'm still stuck on a one-person POV. We have a coach spectating, and he can swap between first-person spectators, but obviously there's no third person, so I don't really know what's always going on. How do we coach mentality? Well, a lot of it's just practice. A lot of it's knowing the right mindset. A lot of it's stuff that you could do outside of training, but it's really, really hard. And that's actually been something that I've been putting a lot of effort into the last 2 months, but clearly it wasn't as good as we would have liked. I mean, let's put it this way. If I had coached our mentality better, if I'd been more successful in training us, then we're going to be beating Dallas Fuel. The Dallas Fuel game, even more so than the Shot game, was ours to lose. Volsky and Busan were not maps that we should have lost for any reason.
Look forward to what you can do with them.
Thank you, Morty. I appreciate it. I know I'm missing questions, guys. If I miss a question, please ask it again. Because I'm not purposely avoiding questions unless they're rude or too detailed. But I think somebody asked about the BAP Ana. Well, how about we do this, okay? Why did we run the BAP Ana, chat? Was it the best solution for the problem? I don't know. But it was a solution that worked well for us. So you guys tell me, why were we running BAP Ana? From my server, how do I get coaching without joining your server? Do I have to? You shouldn't have. Right now, I'm not doing coaching, but in the off season, we'll see. In the off season, you'll be able to do a form or whatever. So stay tuned. Pharmacy, yeah, exactly. It's pharmacy. It's not a very good support duo. There's a glut of healing, and the ultimates are pretty lackluster. So it's specifically a pharmacy counter. When you're running pharmacy, you really want to have something. You want to either like play for the dive or play heroes that can basically spam out the Pharah that can take angles. And the problem is there's a lot of maps where pharmacy is really good. It's really hard to get good hit scan LOS. So what you end up doing is you have to dive, right? And you don't want to give time for Pharah to spam. Problem is, hey,
level 5 high.
Thank you so much. That's the first time we've hit level 5. Thank you for the bits, Neil. I appreciate it. Well, the problem is there's no Lucio. So we can't take the hard committal dive. We can do half hard committal dive, but then our backline is going to be very, very slow. And the problem we were running into is that it was very difficult when the enemy team was only running like one flanker or even no flankers to get value out of Brig. You don't get value out of Rally, you don't build Rally ult charge, your Brig is extremely vulnerable and she doesn't protect her other support very well. So something that and it wasn't even our idea, so I can't take credit for it. A team that I won't leak who, tried it in scrims and actually had a lot of success against us when we were trying some Pharah stuff early on. And we saw it elsewhere too. So there were a couple teams that had tried it and found reasonable success with it as a cheap little quick way to beat Pharah here and there. We were not able to mirror Pharah compositions to a level that we were happy with. So it was not going to be a simple, we also play Pharah. That was not really an option for us. So we had to find something that would work against Pharah. Unfortunately, to be honest, it was a combination of, like, for example, Paris. Hanamura didn't go well. We did not play it well. but also credit to Paris, who played around the hard splits extremely well. They hard punished our mistakes repeatedly. I think the BAP Ana composition, quite frankly, isn't... I don't know how to put this exactly. It was a cheat, if it makes sense. It's not something that should work if both teams are playing perfectly. Let's put it that way. But it was a cheat, and it worked well in the maps where we needed it to. Like Hanamura was, Numbani attack was really, really, really consistently pretty easy for us compared to the Ana Brig dive. Just because we would just send Kellex on a flank, and your Ana pockets here, and it's like you just treat Kellex like a third DPS, essentially. But we messed up timing consistently. Don was doing a phenomenal job of just hunting Kellex, and it did not work out. So it was one of the situations where it works well if the enemy team doesn't play it perfectly. But if they play it perfectly, which Paris did, it's not going to work. Do OWL teams tend to experiment a lot in scrims? With hero bans, OWL teams have had to experiment. Yeah, there's been a lot of experimentation. I mean, even with us, the pivot with composition, like the Hanzo stuff isn't something that we played a whole lot. Oh, fine, I'll mod you. I'm not going to mod you. I'm scared to mod you. I'll VIP you. How do I VIP people? How do I do this? Did you play Paris on 0 ping? Yes. Yeah, it was very low ping. It was nice. I mean, Ripa is always on high ping. He's probably 100 ping, even in the Paris match. But ping was not an excuse for our Paris match. You think Pharmacy... I'm excited for next season? Of course. Yeah, I'm actually very excited for next season. How do I VIP people? Do I / VIP? Ah, yes, I figured it out. There. Do you think Pharmacy will still be around? There's no hero bans? Hard to say. I mean, no Echo and no Lucio definitely helped Pharmacy. But I actually think Pharmacy was a pretty strong hero in the set of bans, and it was pretty unfortunate that we never got to work it out. Think you need to mod me too? Holy cow. Bunch of neediest morons. Molf. Big. But it was definitely not a strong point of ours, playing into Pharah. Thank you for the congratulations. Again, if I've missed, I seem very tired. Yes. Today was a very emotionally exhausting day. It was like one of those things where it's like, games just should not have been as close as it was, but it was, and we stuck it out. And actually, the last map was really good. I was very proud. Like, we did a good job. Have I ever gone over the interesting BAP on a comps you guys ran? Yeah, we just did. Yeah, we just did. It was a complete gimmick. A gimmick that just crapped the bed. And it just was unfortunate enough that we happened to play Paris on maps where you have, like, there just was no good answer for Pharmacy. Like Numbani first defense, Hanamura first defense, brutal Pharmacy. Clapped at you after Rialto? Yeah. So Molfig, I'm gonna call you Molfig even though he doesn't like being called Molfig. This moron. So we're on a second attack, right? And he eats a pulse spawn from Dalton. Nice job. And then we're gonna rally push on third attack. And we kill them before they can even blade. Nice job. He eats another pulse spawn. But this guy, we come in and Fisher's like, nice job, guys, doing really good. Keep it up. You know, Fisher's like pep talking everybody. Good, great pulse spawn meet there, Molf. That really shut it down. And this guy goes, yeah, only one? Oh, sorry, Molf. Yeah, you ate 2 pulse bombs. Congrats, man. I'm like, and so I go, do you want me to clap? And he says, yeah. European people have the worst sense of humor. It's terrible. Do you think Zen can work there? Yeah, so BAP Zen could definitely work versus the Pharmacy. It could work, yeah. I mean, it would be a similar concept where it's like, at least the Zen can do something versus the Pharmacy. But the problem with the Zen is it's like, if they're on ball, then that feels even scarier versus the ball Pharmacy. Like, that feels really sketch. But I think it could work, yeah. Shaxx, yeah, Shaxx, the thing that I love about Shaxx is Shaxx, he has no ego, just hard worker, very coachable, great attitude, good teammate. He's a good player. He's a good player, good attitude. He's a very, 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 very proud of his work. Was very generous today with ults. No, if anything, if we were old, like, listen, here's the thing, chat. A lot of the training, we put a lot of work on details and things like that, but you have to understand that, like, the match nerves are a big deal. And so if you see something goofy or weird, it might not even be calculated. It might just be like that just happened to happen and that was unfortunate. And that's on, obviously, the coaching staff to make sure that we work on those things so that in these moments of pressure that we, I guess, keep our composure a little better. But not everything is calculated. Thanks, T. Nelden. I appreciate it. I mean, the record wasn't better, but we should have beaten Shock. We definitely should have beaten Dallas, and we probably should have beaten Toronto. So those definitely hurt. I think Dallas might have been the single most frustrating loss I think I've ever had. In terms of, like, obviously Paris yesterday we played worse. Like, Paris, that was annoying, but Dallas was the match where that was a one game. But yeah, the mic check was pretty good the other day. I don't even know what they do on stream, honestly. I didn't even know if they did a mic check today until Beth told me.
Like what?
Hottie had that really weird moment in Blizzard World 2nd versus Tracer. Yeah, see that here's the thing. The thing with Hottie is it actually tilts me. This guy is actually really good at the game, and he's a really good communicator, and he has a phenomenal mental strength. But the second anything gets difficult or hairy or people get confused or get flustered, your main tank gets thrown in the dustbin. It gets thrown in the trash. I guarantee you on Blizzard World, I don't know the moment you're referring to, but knowing how our communication was like in Blizzard World, I guarantee you that there was a super confusion about what was actually happening or what was going on. And so Hottie looks like a jackass, and then you're going to go on Reddit and talk trash about him. So, hey, Foxhound, I've been all right. I'm not going to spit here and spit hot takes about Hottie, but I'm telling you, he's a good player. He's a really good player. Okay. Exactly. The main tank is the first person that's going to look like an idiot. You guys said this with Sato, or not you guys, but Reddit said that with Sato, and now Sato is the greatest main tank in the world, or was last season, and now it's happening all over again. Like, just take the time to look at the replay codes. Look at the mechanics, right? If you see the mechanics are there, but there's timing is off, or he's doing, why is he doing that? It's probably something going on in communication, or something, there's a team baiting him, or there's something along those lines. The thing with Hottie that makes him good is he doesn't have a bad tank. He just doesn't. He doesn't have a bad Monkey. He doesn't have a bad Ball, Orisa. He doesn't have a bad Rein. He's good at all of the heroes, which is extremely valuable in a main tank. I mean, Changsik is not a good Ball. No. Changsik is not a good Ball at all. And no disrespect to Changsik. Obviously he's playing on ping and things like that, but mechanically he doesn't know what he's doing with the hero. Cheers, Lockie. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Good to see you, man. It's been a long time. Oh, Lockie. Basically, are you still here, mate? I hate to have you have to leave out without knowing. If he's gone, that's too bad. Okay, yeah. So here's the it's nothing big or crazy. It's just that, like, in this off season, I am planning on returning to streaming more. How long the off season is gonna be? No idea. But we're going to be returning to stream more. Now, it's not going to be 4 or 5 a day, but twice a week, almost for certain. That means YouTube, that means Twitch, that means coaching sessions, team stuff, all that kind of stuff. Yep, that's the goal. More dancing videos? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, Baggins. It's not work, right? It's not work. You're not working. Don't tell Midget he's gonna mauled. Exclamation mark height. This guy asks for VIP and then has the guts to say that. Content duo win. Oh, hey, Sword. I didn't even see you. I don't know, man. Soon. Hope it's been going well. I've been lurking in your streams. I don't have time to watch anything, but I've been lurking in your streams just to boost the viewer count because I've been I know how it is, man. It's hard. I hope it's going well. Good, man. If you guys haven't checked out Sort of Lighting, he's a great coach. He's getting into the content creation crap. So give him a shout out. He knows his stuff. How is the pay, Baggins? Oh. Can anyone fill me in what Spells are doing and why he's streaming? Sorry in advance. I mean, I could fill you in. We won a game. We won a game. The season's over. So I wanted to just chat. Please mod you. I'll mod. Okay, this is gonna be a mistake. This is gonna be a mistake. Fisher.
Oh, why? I mean, actually, I don't know. Sorry.
Wait, did I do it? What happened? Did I mod? Oh no, dude, my internet's conked.
Really? You broke it. Modding him broke it.
Are we back? Are we back? Okay, all right. Yeah, it's lagging. It's okay. Here's a bad deal, chat. It's like legitimately, dude. This guy, screw you, Fisher. My internet is like, I'm gonna have to get him to come back out again because it's been happening for months now. Not even on stream. I'll just be watching scrims and it just freezes for like 5 seconds.
First sub since the first dump. Congrats.
Yeah, so that sucks. Hey, thanks recently. I appreciate it. Okay, this guy. Okay, you're funny. So funny. Kellex, super funny, man. Hey, you know what? I will say this, though. Wait, is Sparker in my chat? Okay. Alright, looks like we're gonna be real busy today. Okay, I'll say this, though. So you guys want to know who the player of the match was? Alright, you guys want the secret leaks. You guys want the secret leaks? Alright, here's the secret leaks. So Shaxx played great, but I'm gonna come out with a hot take, alright? So we were kind of boomed after Blizzard World, right? A little stressed going into Rialto because there's no way we lose that mirror versus that team. Like we're very good at that mirror. Alright? So we go into Rialto, it's kind of stressful defense, we go into the attack, and third point, and we track Blade. And you know who the player of the match was? It was Kellex, man. Because Kellex goes, hey guys, I have rally. Can we just go? And we say, yeah. And then we go. And then they die. And they don't even get a chance to actually set up their play. And so then they just lose. And from then on, the entire mood was just like, oh, well that was easy. Next map. And Oasis was just it was just a different map. Totally different map. So Kellex just calls it, and then from then on, Kellex is just like, and honestly, the entire match, he was like keeping folks calm. Hey guys, settle. We're good. It's all right. We just keep playing the game. Not just the proactivity, but also just like keeping everybody settled. So that's where the this guy gets modded, and then he follows. Yikes. But like just like the seniority, right? You know, he's been in this situation before, and it showed. So huge shout out to Kellex. And of course Sparker, but I don't need to hype up Sparker. You already know he played fine. Everybody loves Sparker. I don't get it. You know, here's what I don't get, okay? You have a guy like Sparker. Is he good looking? I mean, yeah, I guess. Is he good at the game? Yeah. Is he intelligent? I mean, maybe. I mean, but you're setting the bar really low, okay? So how does somebody get like Sparker, who I'm better at the game, I'm handsomer, and I'm definitely smarter. And I'm not a complete nerd. How am I not? How is he more popular than me? This guy could sneeze on camera and clip it and post on Twitter and get twice the likes that I would get for like, hi guys, I'm now a father or something. But am I taller? No, okay. I'm glad to see that everybody's all on the same page. Low effort humor. Oh, hi, Hottie. You know what? Another person that I have to VIP. Hottie OW. There you go, bud. And then timeout. All right. Why aren't I a player coach? I mean, I just don't have to, I don't care enough, you know? Idiots. Why? I'm not banning Hottie. Just timed him out. He needs time to sit and think about the mistakes he's made. These guys, man, they win one game and all of a sudden it's like all-star mentality. Holy cow. Every stream is short streaming this guy? Okay. All right. You know, shut up. What is your name? Martyr than average? What does it even mean? It's like those computer-generated passwords. Your entire existence on the internet is a computer-generated password. Your identity is complete arbitration. How disappointing of a human being you are. Oh, bye, Neo. Good gosh. You know, and I have a good sense of humor about it because I'm actually letting the command sit for a little while. You know? I could have no sense of humor and remove it right away, but, you know, I'll let it go. I bet he's bald, too. Hey, thanks for the sub, T-Nelden. I appreciate that. Can't believe to talk about a colleague like this on stream. I don't even know who you are, man. Oh no, I knew it was a mistake, modding Fisher. I knew it was a mistake. No. Man, this is some classic nepotism. Oh, great. And now the clown squad's all here. Welcome, Cronus. Speaking of washed up moron, welcome to the club. Oh, wait, is that Commander X? Wait, that's Commander X. Oh, of course. Of course. Somebody with no sense of humor, a complete AI generated personality. That's definitely hits the mark. You kiss that mother would, yeah, okay. Listen, dude, just pipe down. Oh, I'm weak. All right, I have to VIP Kellex, I guess, as well. No sense of humor at all. Oh, I'm weak. Okay. Are there any other questions that you guys have about the match or the last couple of weeks? Again, I'm not trying to answer them as honestly as I can without trashing anybody, like myself. We did not go 8-0 when I joined, guys. I'm sorry. Aged Light, thanks to the sub, mate. I appreciate it. Make Kellex play Soldier only. Change his name to Kellegs. I mean, yeah. I mean, listen. If we don't have 100% fight win percentage with him on better Soldier, Batiste, then I don't think his success with the actual Soldier is gonna be better. Anyone you want to have a rematch against? I would have wanted to play Shock again. We had pretty good results against Shock in scrims, and we had a pretty good read on like how to play around them or beat them. I would have liked to have played Shock again. Can we get Beth on this stream? Yeah, she just went upstairs when she comes back down, yeah. Hey, Sam. Am I gonna buy you breadsticks? No. Screw you, man. Dallas would be fine. Dallas would be fun too, yeah. Why didn't Blase play much? Well, Blase filled a niche for us when it came to the Sombra. He really was the best Sombra player we had at the time. He was experienced with a hero. Obviously, execution, we struggled a little bit playing around what he needed us to do. So it looked a little worse than it actually was. But it was just a situation where like we needed a Sombra player. We worked with all the DPS players, all gave them an opportunity, and Blase was the better Sombra player after a little while of training. But then for the last weekend, we really wanted to pivot. We weren't sure that Sombra was something that you needed to one-trick. And obviously Sparker kind of filled the gaps for what we needed this weekend, so we played him instead. But he was very supportive during the entire... I mean, it's really hard as a player in Overwatch to be benched. You know, for Sparker the week before, and for Blase this week. You know, it's rough. You know, it's rough for players like Hybrid who have to go two-way. You know, that's not fun. You know, so but it's something. It's a situation that we were in, and all those guys really took it with a lot of maturity. So and that in of itself is extremely respectable. So I hope so. I appreciate that, Alex. Thank you, Alex. I mean, we worked. I really do feel like we made improvement, but honestly, it was the players. Like, I don't think I did as good of a job as I should have. I did the best I could, right? But sometimes the best you can, you just don't do the things that were needed to be done. And the players are the ones that picked up the slack at the end. You know, like the moments today. I was telling you about Kellex coming in there clutch there, and Hadi Hadi has been PMA and pushed the team the entire season long, the whole season. And this is despite being completely ripped on by social media nonstop. If you want a clip to throw onto Reddit for anything from this stream, here's one. The guy that has been brutally made fun of this entire season, who mechanically might be our best player up there with Sparker, has been consistently the most positive and hardworking member of the team the entire season. Not a single moment has there been like, oh, well, Hadi's not giving it all, or, you know, Hadi's not putting in the work. Despite every loss, despite all the crap that he's been put under, Hadi has consistently given his best effort and played well. He's a victim of the main tank thing where he looks worse than he actually is because he's trying to overperform under pressure, or there's a disconnect, but you know, he gets a lot of credit for that. Opinion of... Yeah, thanks, Midget. I wasn't going to fall for that one. Hey, Weed Generator. Good to see you, mate. Have I talked about the idea behind Baptiste Ana at the same time in Dive? Yes, recently. It has nothing to do with because we think Baptiste Ana is good in Dive. It's everything to do because we think Baptiste Ana was a cheat against Pharmercy. Whether that was the correct read or not, I don't know. It worked okay for us in scrims. We did not want to mirror Pharmercy. But it's not, we don't think Bap Ana is good in Dive, obviously. Which team would you make a scouting report and change a lot since then, and why? Here's a little bit of a weird take. I think Bebe looked consistently better towards the end of the season, because when I scouted them, he looked terrible, but he looked better towards the end. I mean, obviously Washington as a whole didn't look better, but Bebe did look better. I think Dallas over-aggression looked to be a little bit more, like, they were consistently aggressive, right? Which is good, but they weren't consistently feeding, like, aggression. They had some good adjustments. I think I looked at it more from an individual standpoint. Like, I think Sparkle's Tracer improved a lot. I think, man, I'm trying to think. I think Muse on Glad's improved a lot. It's hard to say from like a team-wide perspective, because to be honest with you, when you're even when you're scrimmaging, you don't even really think about the enemy team. You're focusing only like what your players are doing, not as much about what the enemy team is doing. And it sounds weird to say that because obviously you need an enemy player team to play, but it was. I can give you opinions on of several individuals, but teams it's hard. Oh, exactly, Mentos Rootcore. Just look at the replays. Again, anytime that you see Hadi looks confused or like he feeds or messes this up, probably was a miscommunication or a mental feeling of having to do something. But mechanically, he's mechanically up there with one of the best main tanks in the West. Will you swap people from the Hurricane roster next year? Not sure. Not really. Keep in mind I'm not, head coach, and obviously we just finished our last game. So that's the type of questions that I really don't know the answer to, and even if I did, I wouldn't want to talk about it. Thank you, Yellowcello. That does feel good. It was a weird day because I was very disappointed that we didn't 3-0 them. With all respect to Vancouver, we are the better team. I don't care what the desk says. I don't care what Twitter says. We're the better team. And know that confidently. But so our play on Anubis, you know, I mean, Shaxx dice to a Diva Bomb, and like, there's just a lot of, I'm not singling out Shaxx, obviously he had a phenomenal series, but just a lot of just like, oh no, guys, right? Blizzard World, we're very comfortable with that mirror, and we just missed it. But in a way, it almost felt better that it was a struggle, if that makes any sense. It felt like it shouldn't have been a struggle, but it was, and it feels good because it was. Hey, Sleepy Hearts! Thanks to the raid, how are you? If you guys haven't checked out Sleepy Hearts, she's an amazing support player. Used to be a bronze trash can, but bronze no longer, and is improved significantly. And very entertaining streamer too. She talks like she's got 1,000 people watching. So thank you so much for the raid. Beth, wait, what do you want, Fisher? What do you want, Fisher? I mean, the desk voting for Titans is just a hard cap. I mean, I don't blame them, because yesterday was the worst Overwatch that I have ever seen played. I take responsibility for that, right? We just weren't ready. We were not mentally ready at all. But I mean, come on, like, you have to have one bad day. Thanks, Sweet Generator. Thank you so much. I want you guys together. Oh, okay. All right. Can you stand next to me? All right. Here's your height comparison. So how tall are you, Beth?
5'5".
5'5". Okay.
Oh. Ow.
Yeah. There you go. See? Yeah. There, see? There's nothing wrong here. We can even do back to back. See? I'm huge. It's like David and Goliath. So Goliath is quite the look.
You look very tan in this shirt.
Yeah, I do. I kind of like tan in general. Maybe it's just because last year I never got any sun.
Is this like a sun tanning bulb?
Which player in London was the biggest diff to Vancouver role-wise today? Oh man, you really get. I don't want to really throw Vancouver players in the trash, man. I'm not just protective of my players. I don't want to throw other players in the trash. Hi. I mean, I know one thing that I can say. Okay, I will say this. Dalton's a very good tracer. I think Dalton might be their best player. I think Changsik's ball is definitely not his most comfortable hero, and him being on ping probably doesn't do him any favors, as well as whatever potential language barrier there is there. I would probably say there was more of a main tank diff today than other roles. Shut up, Fisher. Yes, she's buff. How much can you? What is it?
How much can I do? All of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can do all of the things. Not as buff as you, though.
Did anyone hug Molf after he lost a 1v1 with the turret? Oh gosh, you guys are brutal. That was so unfortunate. It was like, oh, there's a really free Diva Bomb, top left. I have an instant to make this split-second decision, and you can see him back up and try and tuck behind a corner and then go, crap, there's no, I'm gonna die. Oh gosh, it was agony. Have we talked about how the team reacted during after Koth versus Paris? Oh, I mean, we were really frustrated. Because the thing is, we go into that match and we know they're gonna play Pharmercy, and we know it's gonna be hard. We haven't had a lot of really good results playing a Pharmercy from multiple different solutions that we've tried. It felt really rough. So we're like, Pharmercy is gonna be hard, but we know we can beat these guys in the Briggs Inn, right? So we go into Busan. We win the first fights. Oh yeah, we got this, guys. It's Briggs Inn. It's our thing. Maybe Hanamura will be hard. Maybe Numbani might be hard, but it's okay. We've got... we'll and then we lose Busan. 99-99 both times to just really silly team errors, right? That was definitely hard. Because you go into that map and you know this is our map. They can have Numbani. They can have Hanamura. We'll play... but that's our map. So, yeah, that was definitely a frustrating... definitely a frustrating moment. Has the best bombs as Diva. So, Molf is first off is a great off tank, and his bomb placement is really good. It is something that we've drilled a little bit. My problem is with Diva Bomb is it is a little bit RNG. It can just depend on the timing of when, like, so yeah, I don't think it's a hot take, but keep in mind Bomb is kind of an RNG ultimate a little bit. I'd like Beth to come on and tell an embarrassing story about your younger days, please.
About your younger days?
Yeah.
I wasn't around when you were little.
Do you have an embarrassing story regardless?
Okay, I'm gonna just...
Oh no.
How much time do we have?
I mean, we got a little bit of time.
Okay.
I've not been married for 20 years.
Wait, what?
I had said, he says you've been married for like 20 years.
I thought you just
Moron.
said that, and I was like... Come here, Mary. Well, this isn't really an embarrassing story, it's more just like an embarrassing thing you do.
Embarrassing thing I do. Get to speak up a little bit.
But...
My arms are bigger than hers, just in case there's ever any like doubt about that, okay? Just so we're clear. So just don't, no comments, okay? Mine are bigger. Sorry, go ahead.
When he was younger, he only ever read words in books and never actually said them out loud, so he would mispronounce a lot of words. Some words that he was still mispronouncing as an adult, which I found out about. Like, in the kitchen now, he's like, "Where's the spatula?" And I was like, "What the heck is a spatula?" And he's like, "You know, the spatula that he used to scrape the bowls out with." And I was like, "A spatula?" And then there was the other one. What was the other word you mispronounced that was really funny?
I don't know.
I don't either. But spatulas. I just call them spatulas now, so.
Yeah.
Other embarrassing things. Well, there's a story about all the donkeys. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, you can share that one if you want.
How old are you?
I was like 10 or 9 or 8, I'm not sure.
Well, were you driving? Where is this, in Florida?
Yeah, I was in Florida.
Driving through Florida, and there's like, what, a pasture or something on the side of the road as they're driving by, him and his parents, and he just goes, "Mom, look at all the wild asses."
I didn't know, like, it's an ass, like, it's a wild ass, like, I read it, I didn't know.
Look at all of them. Albert.
Yeah, so, yeah. Was that good, Fisher?
You want some more funny stories?
Do you have more?
Of your childhood?
I don't know.
Well,
It's better than the roast stream, yeah.
there's when you decided no, it's not that funny of a story.
You're welcome, Fisher. That was good, very much appreciated.
Okay. If I think of more, I'll be back.
It's not a cuss word, Neo. Chill out.
You know what is a cuss word? Cuss word.
Oh gosh.
I'm glad I could enlighten you all.
Especially in the context, man.
He was a wild child.
Okay, if Sparker's still in my chat, screw you, man. Just got pinged in a Discord. Tells us the time when he was young and he forgot to grow. Yeah, that's great. I was a skinny kid. I was talking with
You should
Fisher.
share some pictures of your.
I was talking with like Fisher and Commander X the other day, and they would not believe that when I was 13 years old, I think I was like 35 kilos. I was like for 75 pounds. I was really small. I was really small. See if I can find a picture of me being really skinny. Okay, here's a pretty decent one, okay? So,
Oh my god.
make sure this thing is on. Yeah, there you go. So, I was 9? Yeah, I was
Pooping your
9.
pants? I've never seen this.
So, I was 9 years old and I was narrating a play. It was Jacob narrating
Obviously.
Thing Sing play. So, I was like reading off a thing, and I guess that the reason this story is funny is not so much of like what I was actually doing, but the fact that this is the only belt that actually fit me, and it was a toddler belt. It was a belt for toddlers.
You're so little.
Because whenever I got it, my mom would get any hand-me-downs, or if my mom bought me a belt at the store, I had to poke a hole. I would take a knife, and I'd have to poke a hole in the belt because my waist was too small. I could, even the tightest thing, it wasn't tight enough. My pants would just fall down. So I literally had to go down like another inch and poke a hole in it so I could actually wear a belt. And I had to wear a belt, otherwise my pants wouldn't stay on. Yeah. So that was was I anorexic? No, I ate I ate as much as I could. I loved eating.
Tiny.
I remember it was distinctly one time we went to a buffet when I was like 12 or 13. And I remember it was, like I said, I was like about, oh, we're lagging again here. We're going to wait. Okay, I think we're back. All right, we're back. It's not, yeah, okay, we're okay. So, thanks, Anima. So, we're at a buffet, and I'm like 75 pounds, right? Hydrate, thank you. And I literally weigh myself when I come home. I had eaten 7 or 8 pounds of food. Like, almost 10% of my body weight. Like, that's like one of the things you see in like a nature documentary.
Snake.
I can't eat that much now. American football? Yeah, I was good in American football.
Yeah, it was.
I made All-Stars when I was 14 years old. I was only 85 pounds and I made All-Stars. Mostly running back. Because I was pretty fast. And I liked hitting. I played running back and linebacker. I got a little bigger in high school. I put on some weight because I started getting really into working out. But yeah, I played running back and linebacker. I made All-Stars. I won MVP my senior or junior year of high school. But thanks, Wellard. I really appreciate it, mate. Cheers, Tesla. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in, mate. You're gonna say lighter when you came back? 85-pound linebacker? I mean, yeah. I mean, this was in like middle school level stuff, right? The biggest kids were like 150 pounds, so they weren't like 200 pounders. But I mean, it was still pretty. It was still. I did like hitting. I loved hitting. I have. If you guys want to see, I have videos of me hitting. Oh, Beth, I'm gonna make them watch the video, Beth.
I like watching videos.
I'm gonna make them watch that video. So this isn't all of them, but this is a couple of them. See if I can find a couple of them. Should I show them?
Yes.
Oh, I got a couple of
It's your
these.
day. You get to do whatever you want.
Oh yeah, true. Chat. I might make you watch a bunch of cringe stuff.
Like what you're doing right now.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna start off with. All right, chat. You're gonna go down memory lane. Hold on to your butt cheeks. We're gonna watch some old school Spother stuff. You were fast, yeah. Speed is probably my biggest strength. How did coaching through hero pools feel like? It wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. It wasn't as bad as it was a year and a half ago in Contenders. That was awful. Do OWL players BM in scrims? No. I mean some players who I won't name are a little chatty, but no, it's just kind of disrespectful. It's kind of cringe. Okay, let's do this. This will be fun. I don't remember all of these, so you guys are gonna have to like bear with me. No, let's not do this one. Oh, this one's pretty cool. This one was from a couple years ago. 100-pound box squats. Those are 50 pounders in each.
Watch them.
I even got it in slow mo.
Shirt.
Yeah. I should have my phone. Can I have my phone actually? I don't know where it is. This is an old video. I used to put some. This is like.
Is it upstairs?
Mate, I don't know, man. Actually, where's my phone? We need to recheck. Give me a second, chat. Give me 1 second.
Hey guys, today we're gonna talk about.
Look at my phone. Oh no, it's here. It's literally right here. Jeez. Oh gosh, today's the day. Sorry. I just need a way to read chat. Yeah, these. 1 second. I think we're good. All right. I don't want to hear myself talk.
I do.
Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Check this out. This is from years ago. Crane to handstand. I mean, weighted pull-ups. I won't bore you with this. This is all right. This is a classic. You guys are gonna like this one. This is a classic. So I was flipping over a couch, and I did this several times successfully. But then the one time they whip out the camera, check this sucker out. Bam! Actually, you can hear it.
That's so bad on camera. No, stop doing it. Stop.
I was fine too. Yeah, this was 2013. Sorry for the pixels. I won't bore you with this.
Phones yet.
Yeah. All right. Should we do the hits first or the highlights? Maybe we'll do the highlights. Here's some fun highlights. I'll turn down the audio a little bit. This was me as a kid. This is the season where they literally the entire strategy was just hand off to me for the first 2 games. We had a terrible coach. He was a nice guy, but he didn't know what he was doing. And he would literally say, so here's a true story. So he would say, all right, guys, play 1. Play 1 was handoff left. And you go, play 2. And play 2 is handoff right. I mean, if you only have 2 plays and you're shouting them, it's not very hard to figure out what's happening if you're on defense. So that wasn't great. I also threw the ball. This was me throwing. I thought this was a pretty decent throw. I'm gonna skip through these. It's a pretty decent throw.
Wait, oh, it's right, you're tall now.
I'm taller. Oh. This is me quarterbacking.
Girl or boy?
I was a boy. Nothing really crazy here. Oh, this is a good catch. Got my feet in there at the end. Long throw. That one is the Super Bowl right here. This is actually the Super Bowl here. Aww. This is a long touchdown run. This is when I was like in middle school.
Oh yeah, I remember the first time I saw this.
I was fine. I don't know how I was fine, but I was totally fine.
The first time I saw this video, I was like, oh, were you like 7 in this?
No, I was 13. 13 years old.
I mean, you're just a little. I felt bad.
Nothing. This is cool. I always pride myself on having really good balance and being strong. So it took a lot of people to take me down. Like, even when I was really, really small. I was probably like 84, 85 pounds here.
You were small, but...
Let's see the videos of my ballet recital. I don't know. I think there is one, but I don't know where it is. Another one here. Check this out. Check this one, boys. Check this. Look at the raw meat and gristle. Look at me, those guys. They could not take me down. I have a video of me playing ballet somewhere. Still couldn't take.
Playing ballet?
I mean, doing the ballet thing. Okay, true story. So we were not very good this season. We were not a very good team. We only scored 1 touchdown versus this team. And here's the true story. One of the players had steel cleats, and he stepped on my hand, and my hand started bleeding and was gashed up, and I couldn't control the snap. I couldn't get the snap because it smacked me in the hand. I'd drop it. So I told my coach, I can't play. Like, I can't play quarterback because I'm dropping the ball. It hurt, like, my hand. Look at my hand. It's like, oh, no, you're fine. And the only touchdown we score is when I drop the ball because it hits me in the hand, and I run, and we score off it. It was the only touchdown we scored. Hey, bye, sure. This is a pretty good tackle here. This kid was huge. This kid was taller than I am now.
Let's just skip to when you're older.
I'll skip to when I'm older. Oh, this is a pretty good run. This is a pretty good run. Check this out. Dramatic music. Juke. There's Coach Reed. Oh, check this out. Fake run, pass. Watch this. I'm now that boomer. Showcasing the high school.
I played high school.
I don't remember. There's nothing here. Oh, this was a fun game. They could not tackle me this game. I was in the zone this game, chat. I was in the zone. This is.
You're so much faster now.
Yeah, I am a lot faster now.
Awesome for pads. So
Yeah, I hated pads so much.
we can't keep from death. What was this?
For it. Oh, this was a pretty good one. Check this one out, chat. Big guy. Nope. Oh, this hurt my head, dude, so much. They flagged him for this. This hit right here. Bang. Helmet to helmet. This is the season after. kind of blurry.
Everything blurred in the past.
Oh, this is the game-winning touchdown pass. Actually, we won this game off of this.
I'm used to this video. Oh, but I didn't know
This is me at quarterback back here. They blew the whistle in this one. I don't know why they did. Oh yeah, this won us the game too. This run, because we were behind or tied. Oh, check this out. This is pretty good.
I was there for this one.
Oh yeah, you were here for this game.
That's how football players sound.
Oh, check this out. So I was proud of this one. This kid was so mad. This kid was so mad. He thought he had scored a touchdown, but I chased him down. Check this out right here. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. We'll show you guys the hits and then we'll call it, because this isn't even the hits, boys. We have a 90-second clip with, you know, aptly tuned music for this one. So I'm just 90 seconds, I promise you guys. You have to understand. You're like you ever have that grandma that you're like, you don't ask her about like what she did as a kid because she's just gonna go on for 6 hours. Yeah, you just stepped on my turf with that right there. Not Benny Hill, no. All right, check this out. Check this guy out right here. Watch this. Just watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Look. He doesn't even know. Oh, what? Where did he? Where? How? The poor man. Like, well, let's 0.5 that, boys. Oh, the kid is a mother. Who did that? Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that was me. Oh, look at what happened to that kid. What? Who does that? And this guy right here. Just the greatest. Bang. Okay, true story. This one. This kid actually ended up in the hospital for a while. They had to cart him off in an ambulance. This kid right here. So it doesn't look particularly bad, but I hit him really hard and knocked him back. And they had to cut his helmet off and cart him off in an ambulance. His neck was completely toast.
It's horrible. Why is that guy got rugby socks on?
Which was sucky because then I feel bad because his mom and his sister were standing out there in the field like crying, and I mean that's never something that you want to do. Yeah, it was rough.
Maybe they just saw you and that's why they were crying.
Shut up. Oh, look at that big kid. Look at him just going out. Look at this kid's like 3 times my size. Greatest in the world, man.
Doesn't take a lot
This kid,
to be tempted.
bang! Holy smokes. Holy smokes! Look at this guy. Oh, what? Wait, watch this kid. Watch this kid. Watch this kid. Watch this kid. Boom!
Mike is.
I mean, yikes, man. Like this guy completely trucked this guy all the way over. 2 for 1, I guess. That's just like, wait, this guy's boom!
Strip.
Holy cow! This guy's going down. Oh, no, not today.
Did a nice back roll.
Wait, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. This guy thinks he's gonna stop me. Holy cow! No, he's a waste. The man's pants. He outweighs me by 70 pounds, and now his pants are falling off. Crushed. Check out this poor quarterback. Look at this guy. This guy's body flies. Watch it. Watch it. Boom! Who does that? Yeah. And this is the best one. Check this guy out. This guy's trying to chase down my running back right here. Nope. Bang! Planted. Yeah.
Honestly, I enjoyed this.
Greatest in the history of the world. All right, I don't even remember what we were supposed to be talking about. Okay.
On a game today, it was not football. Had nothing to do with football. Except for European people play football that's different than your football. That's about where the
Yeah. And that's not even including my flag football compilation, which I won't pain you guys through.
I'm in those though. We can see real talent.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, maybe another day. Maybe another day.
Maybe.
Imagine this kid knowing that they just got hit by a guy who called a spatula. I just said spatula. Spatula. Yeah. Screw you, man. All right, you guys have any other questions? I wasn't planning this being a long stream.
But
Like I
we
said,
are.
TLDR is yes, the season was kind of frustrating. It was disappointing, wasn't able to help as much as it did. I did feel like we improved a lot as a team. It just didn't show. It was good to end on the note that we did. Very grateful for the opportunity, honestly, and I had a lot of fun with the players as well. We are looking to come back in the off season, more streams, all that stuff. Shut up, Fisher. We're gonna be doing more streams, probably twice a week, and resume the YouTube stuff. I appreciate you guys being patient, all the support and stuff. Any last questions about stuff? Do power rankings? Oh, I don't do power rankings, man. Here's the thing, is like the more I've gotten involved in the league, the more I'm even more hesitant to do power rankings, because it really is a week-to-week basis. And I don't even know how you do it, because we want, not even a couple days ago, 3 or 4 days ago, we were crushing Shock in scrims. But then Shock crushes Vancouver, who actually made us not look, who actually like almost beat us today. And then Houston was destroying, like we struggled more against Houston in scrims than we did against Glads, who just 3-0'd Houston. And Toronto is constantly a team where I'm like, they're not that good, but then they just keep winning, at least this stage. So I don't know, man. I don't want to, power rankings are just rough. Yeah, the over 4 forced plays was an issue. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. I hope so, WeGener. You gonna do any OWL content for postseason? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I haven't really thought about what I'm gonna do in the offseason. What happened to Boston last week? Okay. So I love the Boston. Okay. I really appreciate the Boston organization.
Oh, wow.
I appreciate a lot of people in that organization. What?
I know. It went like this, and it looked like I forgot these are like special lenses.
So, and Boston has improved a lot. Like, good on Boston. But against Vancouver, like, credit to Vancouver, but I have never seen an Overwatch League team perform that poorly. I have no idea what they were doing. I don't have I haven't been able to keep an eye on the APAC region. No, not unfortunately. Yeah. See, the thing with the Scrimbucks things is, yeah, Scrimbucks are Scrimbucks, but the honest answer is nobody really knows what it's going to be like in match day. It's the only thing that you have to base your predictions off of. People make fun of Scrimbucks, but what else are you going to base your predictions off of? You know, the match result. That's it. So I can say, you know, oh, this team is better in scrims. Oh, yeah, well, that's all I've got going. That's all I know. Worse in season one Shanghai? I mean, no, obviously not. Lagging again, lagging again, lagging again. I think we're back. Yeah, we're back again. Sorry for the little glitch there, guys. It seems to be the consistent every 30, 45 minutes seems to be happening. I'm glad Vancouver got their win, yeah. And I'm also glad that it didn't cost Boston. They're in play-ins, I believe, so that was good for them. But obviously not their best showing. And honestly, I've no room to throw stones after yesterday's performance. Yeah. I always felt pretty emotional after today, man. Especially, dude, okay, I want to, just 1 second, before I, like, end stream, just take a second and just feast your eyes on this, guys. Hang on a second. Just feast your eyes on this. Like, come on, bro. I don't care who you are.
Ripa's just...
Like, Ripa, you know, Ripa. This is actually a live video image of Ripa. This isn't actually a picture. I mean, come on. I mean, come on, guys. Like, you gotta love that.
I think Shaxx is having a stroke.
You gotta love that, guys. Like, come on. It's almost all worth it just for that. That was just great. That was the highlight of like the last 2 months. Oh, it was great. I mean, I think that was a goal, Harris. If we had qualified Hawaii, yeah. I mean, I think we would have tried to go. Yeah. But yeah, that oh man, watch. I as soon as we were done celebrating, as quickly as I could, I pulled up stream, and I watched it over again. I just want to see what they looked like, man. It's tough being, you know, not being able to see that kind of stuff. But yeah, that was awesome.
Nice squishing you.
Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're good. But that kind of makes it all worth it, you know? Like all the frustration, all the work those guys put in just to see that, you know, that felt pretty darn good, not gonna lie. Do you guys have any last questions before I guess we wrap this up?
So you can have pizza.
Oh, nice.
Pizza.
I didn't even know they showed comms. I didn't know that they did comms. Could you travel there since you're in EU? Well, we don't have a team house right now. It's even with COVID, even if it's within EU, it's still from country to country to country to country to country, right? So, and as far as I know, C9 is based out of California, so it wouldn't have worked out. Can I be the godfather of your child? No.
Wow.
Because you're literally just going to be, yeah. Listen, son, you're a good boy, but don't listen to your father. He's short and stupid.
Your godfather or father?
Your god, whatever.
Both of them.
Yeah. Thank you, Sleepy Hearts. I hope you're doing well. I can't wait to host you, Sleepy Hearts. I gotta host you again. Thank you, WeGenerator. So I'm looking through my people in my Discord, and I found somebody named Epic Xeno. It looked like they're pretty good at the Zin here, so we gotta toss it. We gotta toss a host over. So, but here's the deal, chat. I don't know what the status is with stream, but I will be back pretty soon. Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, but we'll be back soon. I don't know what it will be exactly, but I will think about something. And here's the last thing I have to say. You guys remember the feedback forms you guys filled out? All that feedback, I still have it bookmarked. It was terrible timing. I asked for feedback, and then I get signed on like 2 days later. But the stuff it's there. I'm waiting. We're ready to go. So anyway, all right. Tell Zeno I said hello. I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for stopping in. Spy the lot.